Hi, I'm Nazrit. I was born in Pretoria and my parents moved to Botswana when I was very young. An important part of my self-growth and self-perception was going to a high school called Maruapula in Gaborone. I met people with many diverse cultures. I met people from various different countries in the world, and it made me a better person, a broader person. Once I'd done with my studies, I went abroad to Australia to study to become a pastry chef. I learned many useful skills, and by the time I was done, I felt confident that I'd be able to have a job in the industry. I moved to South Africa, my country of birth, and pursued my career as a pastry chef, which turned out to be extremely successful. It gave me an income that I needed, and it gave me a chance to be an independent woman where I didn't have to listen to anyone else, and I could make my own choices about my current situation and my future as well. I chose Botswana as the setting for my novel because I'm familiar with the place. I'm familiar with the landscape, and as a first-time novelist, I thought it would bring sincerity and authenticity to my work. My novel is much more than a love story. It carries an underlying message of hope for women out there who are trapped in unbearable circumstances. There is the element of romance, but the background of the heroine comes from a deep and dark place. She has to go through gender-based violence at the hands of the patriarch of her family, and all she wants to do is be loved and accepted. She won't accept her situation and stay there and suffer and be a victim. So she decides to take her life into her own hands. She studies, she has hopes and dreams for the future. And I'd like to bring you in on this journey of her self-growth and all the elements that she has to fight in order to be the successful heroine at the end of the story. Women shouldn't have to fight for safety and independence. It is a human right. But yet we find ourselves in constant pursuit of these things that will make us feel safe in order for us to pursue a life where we don't have to be subjected to patriarchs. My novel is very relevant in today's environment, especially in South Africa, specifically as we observe the 16 days of activism against GBV. Gender-based violence is happening all around us, every day. Women are continuously subjected to the will of the men in their lives. It is a terrifying reality for many women and also children. If we cannot rely on the people in our lives that are meant to protect us, to provide us safety, we have to remove ourselves from the dangerous situation in order to protect ourselves and to provide the safety for ourselves. I discovered from personal experience that when you are trapped in these circumstances, you're too ashamed to say it out loud to the next person because you feel that you have failed as a woman. I think it's important for women to realize that it is important to reach out, to tell people the story, because you never know where you'll be able to find help. By writing this novel, I'm hoping to inspire anyone out there who would like to change the circumstances and course of their life. To achieve a better life for yourself is possible. You need a plan, you need to be determined, and you need to be able to put that plan into action to change your life into something you want it to be, to change your life where you make your own choices. That is the way that you will find your independence and freedom. It's important that we inspire each other to keep the cycle going, to keep getting the message out. That's the only way we will be able to create change.